Sri Lanka and Australia
at Cape Town. Jim Maxwell is with me in the commentary box for this game.
Thanks very much, Richie.
The weather's delightful here today. The outcome is that
Ponting has won the toss and elected to field.
the captain has taken the risk, as batting last on this pitch won't be easy. McGrath, the bowl to. The innings is ended with a score at 158.
That's a solid total by Sri Lanka.
Excellent bowling by Voss.
Voss to Hayden.
He seemed to lose sight of that ball and was out of position when it arrived.
Hayden waiting at the striker's end. Stopped in the covers. Hayden waiting at the striker's end. That's out of the ground. Hayden, if we can have a look at that again.
Voss to Hayden.
The batsman in trouble with that one. Hayden facing. Play it away with comfort. That's come a long way. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Ponting is now facing. Malinga, the bowl to Ponting. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. Let's see the action replay of that. Arnold is after it. He's got hold of that one. 4 runs. We can have a look at that again. Stopped by Fernando. Malinga to Ponting. He's got it into the gap. That's a good shot. He swept that away. Let's see the action replay of that. Arnold is after that one. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Voss at the start of his run-up. It's straight at Adapadu. Voss continues.
At this level of cricket, you really can't afford to drop your catch.
Voss continues. Fernando is chasing that one. Should be some runs here. Fernando is not going to reach. Let's see the action replay of that. That was a cracking delivery from Voss. Hayden facing. That one will have ruffled his feathers. Ouch, that must have hurt. That came off the pads. We can have a look at that again. Hayden waiting at the striker's end. It was just a kitten's whisker away from the stumps. And the end of the over. Malinga to Ponting. It's straight to a fielder. Malinga continues. This was how the wicket. Martin waiting at the striker's end.
lazy shot.
This one, Malinga on a hat-trick. All the way. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. 4 runs to Kadich. Super shot. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Hopeful shout. The batsman was easily in. 8 runs came from that over. Hayden is now on strike. Voss put the batsman in trouble with that one. Voss continues. Stopped by Jayawardena. Voss to Hayden. Samarawira is in pursuit, steered expertly into the gap. That's over the rope. Let's see the action replay of that. Stopped in the covers. Hayden waiting at the striker's end. Arnold is after that one. Shot. That moves him on to... We can have a look at that again. That's well bowled by Ross. That's the end of the 5th over. Malinga to begin a new over. And that's out. Caught by Ross. Malinga to Clark. Arnold is after it. That's found the gap in the field. Arnold is not going to reach. We can have a look at that again. This one, Malinga continues. That could be a very painful blow. Give it Malinga to bowl to Gilchrist. That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Samarawira is chasing that one. Great shot by Gilchrist. We can have a look at that again. Hayden is now on strike. Voss continues. That's racing away to the boundary. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Voss put the batsman in trouble with that one. Hayden facing. Hit straight to a fielder. Voss continues. Sangakkara is after that one. He just runs that one down to 3rd man. Voss to bowl to Hayden. This was how the wicket fell. Simons waiting at the striker's end. stands. 6 runs. Let's see the action replay. Malinga to Gilchrist. Safely taken by Arnold.
The batsman will be...
Malinga continues. There it goes. Out. No, dropped.
Dreadful judgment. Didn't even get near it.
Malinga, the ball to Simons. Stopped by Voss. Simons facing. Jaya Wardner is not going to reach. We can have a look at that again. That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. Let's see the action replay of that. There's a no ball by Malinga. Muralitharan is in pursuit. It's over the rope. We can have a look at that again. Malinga continues. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. Let's see the action replay of that. Hogg is now on strike. It's straight at Jayasuriya. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. Simons facing. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Moore. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Into the stand. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. This was how the wicket fell. Lee facing. Stopped by Samarawira. Muralitharan, the ball to Hogg. Swept away. He's got onto that one. He swept that away. If we can have a look at that again. Lee to face an over of spin. Lee waiting at the striker's end. Stopped in the covers.
Richie, what are the major differences between the game you played and the game that we see today?
One of the great differences between the modern day game and years gone past lies in equipment. Don Bradman used to use a bat weighing 2.2, perhaps 2.3 at its heaviest. Graham Gooch, 3 pounds. Clive Lloyd, 3.2 with 4 rubber grips on it. And then there's helmets. Everyone wears them these days, and sometimes a cricketer will come through all the age competitions, get into Sheffield Shield and play Test cricket, never having batted without a helmet. He's got it into the gap. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Jayasuriya, the ball to Lee. Comprehensively bowled.
He lost the line of the ball.
This was the end of the innings for Lee. Muralitharan has had another over of this long spell. That's turned away through mid-wicket. That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. Look, let's see the action replay of that. Malinga was after that one. Played away with comfort. That's over the rope. 6 runs up. Let's see the action replay of that. That's wonderful bowling from Muralitharan to continue with his off spin. Muralitharan to Gillespie. Muralitharan to continue with his off spin. Stopped in the covers. And the end of the over. The required run rate, Jayasuriya continues. It's straight at Muralitharan. Gillespie facing. Gillespie waiting at the striker's end. Jayasuriya continues. Stopped by Samarawira. Jayasuriya to bowl to Hogg. Swept away. That's through the gap, and it'll go. We can have a look at that again. Fuss was not going to reach that. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Gillespie is now on strike. Facing. It's straight to a fielder. Muralitharan continues. Stopped by Malinga. Muralitharan continues. This was held McGrath waiting at the striker's end. Muralitharan to McGrath. There it goes. Those are the first runs for McGrath. A very good over. Jayasuriya to begin a new over. Jayasuriya to bowl to Gillespie. Stopped by Fernando. McGrath waiting at the striker's end. So then Jayasuriya continues. Jayasuriya continues. And he's Jayasuriya to McGrath. runs came from that over for Australia. The required run rate is around 1 and over.
Muralitharan to continue with his off-spin. Gillespie facing.
Steered expertly into the gap.
His captain doesn't look very happy at all. He really...
McGrath facing. Muralitharan to continue with his off-spin. Muralitharan to McGrath. Muralitharan continues.
It's straight to a fielder. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. That brings the scores level.
Muralitharan
Has bowled 4 overs, no maidens, 2 for
McGrath
to face an over of spin. Amazing catch.
That was a lazy shot. Didn't get over it at all.
Australia very disappointed with that result.
So, to sum up then,
Australia win by losing fewer wickets.
thanks for joining us for today's play. We very much look forward to your company at the next match.